Hey guys, welcome to this episode of the Kamen Tokukast. I'm your host, Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have
Makotoa.
My dude, welcome back. This episode is late. I am sick. Please forgive us. A lot of stuff is happening, but that's not going to stop us from bringing you our review of episode 15 of Kamen Rider Build. I loved it. I love this a lot. Not as much as the debut of Sparkling, because you can't really get
that's hard to top,
better than that.
Honestly.
Yeah,
really hard to top.
But this, definitely is a contender for another good episode of Build. Build rarely drops in quality unless the preceding episode is a big one. There have been a lot. But, I feel like, but I always want to stress this, spoilers for the episode. Though, if you've been following along with Build, you kind of saw this coming, and I do want to talk about, I want to get the big thing out of the way.
That's the end of the episode, though. Shouldn't we,
I know, but, it's the thumbnail, so I want to address it.
Guess who was right?
Our boy Sento. Our boy Sento is Katsuragi.
Who guessed it?
Well, everyone though. Everyone and their mom. So I don't my prediction is not unique, but it is it is accurate, I guess. I enjoyed it. And it looks like I can't wait to see what follows this episode, because Sento himself has to grapple with being that guy. And even everyone around him has to grapple with, this is him. This is the guy that,
Especially Banjo. He's probably not going to take it well, but Banjo doesn't take anything well, so.
I don't know. if you looked into the previews, which I'm sure everyone did, it looks like he's going to try to, be uplifting. But yes, I like this twist. I guess it was fine. I knew it was coming, but they definitely did it well.
Yeah.
There's also another big thing that happened, and that was Night Rogue being outed as Night Rogue being outed as No, but the audience now knows, not audience, the
protagonist,
the prime minister now knows his son is Night Rogue. Yeah. And that, hey, this is coming down on you. Prepare yourself.
That was interesting, because there was something before where they were like, well, shoot, if he's part of Faust, now what are we gonna do? Oh, we gotta have the government find out, because any other way, no matter what you do, you're kind of screwed if the people in charge are the ones who are corrupt. But
so that they did have a good plan. They were backed up against the wall. Even their base was getting raided. And I love how well Sento takes everything. It's not that they're overpowered in a way, but it's done where this guy's smart, he's relaxed, he's confident, and I can get behind him.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the story bending to the will of the main character. It's the main character taking what comes at him and facing it head on. And for that not to be an issue for the main character, we've dealt with it in the past by not dealing with it. But here it seems like there's something about his attitude and his groundedness, this character being so grounded, that makes it feel different. Everyone else, again, Ex-Aid, Ghost, their convictions were solid, and we knew they were going to do the right thing no matter what. and when they struggled, it didn't feel like there was any weight to it. Now, here we look at Build, his convictions are solid, but you see him waver a bit. And when they're challenged, he grapples with it. It's hard for him to wrap his mind around sometimes, but he gets through it. And to see that same person act so confidently and so calculated, it really pushes for that greater importance of the character. If that makes any sense at all.
Yeah. you went on for a while there, but basic gist that the character is really easy to get behind because he rolls with the punches.
Not just that, it's because he's so grounded and because it all sort of makes sense that he's being so... Because, like, he doesn't have all the cards. And he knows that. We know that, and he's still going with it.
Mm-hmm.
And that confidence I really like emanating from him. But this new revelation that he's actually Katsuragi, that might shake him.
I'm gonna really enjoy it because he recently had his world shaken when his pretty much father figure turned out to be a villain. You know? So now another thing, oh, you're not even you.
Yeah.
So like first his world around him, now even himself, his what am I, right? Like, who am I?
Mm-hmm.
Even his own conviction especially is going to be tested now. So, goodness. I mean, they've handled it really well with that past episode. So, I'm pretty confident that we're going to see him be able to, like, get through it in a way that's satisfying to witness as well. But it's...
Yeah, Build hasn't let me down yet.
Yeah, it can be a really good episode just thinking about it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But this is kind of an in-between. I mean, they sort of had a little plot to try and, like, coax Bloodstock out to... Not Bloodstock, Batface out so that they could try and convict him and self-convict him with some recordings. That didn't work out. And then, what else happened this episode?
Well, toward the beginning... Or not begin, like the middle, we had what was my favorite scene. My favorite scene of the episode, and it was Misora confronting her dad. That
was rough.
Yeah, that ripped me apart.
That was terrible.
For a good bit.
Terrible in like a good way, but like good writing terrible, right? Like
oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I quite enjoyed that. I just kind of was hoping that she would actually say something to, like, I almost thought she did when she was like, one more thing before he was gonna leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then she just told him, you know, how happy she is to have these memories now. It's like, but it sucks because you know she knows.
Yeah,
he doesn't. Like, but, like, the fact that he's still going on with his facade, though, is just like, it sucks. You know,
and it also really sucks to get a chance to see the relationship again, because I didn't think we'd get to see Misora and her dad happy together. Just acting like a family, and to have that morsel, that little taste of it back again, that I feel like that'll carry me for a little bit longer. You know, I'm gonna need my fix. I'm gonna need my fix later, but it's really gonna hurt.
Yeah. So I guess that's another thing. I guess that leading up to whenever she eventually confronts him about it, or he finds out she knows, or. More interesting drama, and like it's a drama that's good, so I'm looking forward to it, whereas some dramas we've seen have not actually been anything I wanted to look forward to. So not in this show. Not gonna name names, but
yeah, but this the writer for this show is a big name in drama. I think like he's written some, like he has accolades from what I remember, or at least that's his background. So this is, for me, this is drama done well. This is some of the best Kamen Rider drama that I've seen in quite some time, and it's pretty refreshing, to say the least. You know, we also got the revelation of the squash. I know they translated it weird for TV Nihon. I don't know if that was the right thing, or it was splash. It's kind of a combination between squash and, I want to say, clash.
Some kind
that might be the right thing, because again, I looked at some translating notes about the new driver, and in Kamen Rider Gaim, their squash move was written a certain way that's different than this splash move, or this splash driver. So comparing the two, they are different. So I don't think it is squash, but I think it's supposed to be a squash and clash pun.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well,
and it's leading us into our latest rider, Kamen Rider Grease, and I haven't looked too much into it, and I really hope I don't see any spoilers for it, because I do kind of want to. I want to know, is it a new form or is it a new person?
I really hope that the audience didn't want to hear, or, doesn't get spoiled by us when we talk about these things that are leaked.
Michael, it was a driver.
Was it?
They were talking about a driver. Yeah!
I just remember them saying that it was a project that he was supposed to finish first.
It's a driver.
Oh.
I could take a look.
Okay.
We'll take a look.
All right.
Yeah. Go ahead and talk.
I mean, I said a lot of what I wanted to, I think. I mean, we had the base rated, so they had to move locations, which kind of was different. But then now they're suddenly back. Oh, yeah, it's a driver. I just saw it. Never mind. I mean,
okay.
It was some kind of, like, small handheld device, so I guess that's...
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's a driver.
Go figure.
I don't know. And I mean, like, I do apologize if you aren't actually looking at the scans, but it is, again, hopefully you were paying attention in the episode. Hopefully this is just a reminder for you. It's a driver. We are either getting a new form for someone or a new rider in general. Personally, I hope it's a new rider. Again, if you know, I guess you could tell me. I don't know that I really care if it gets spoiled or anything for me, but like, just for the other people that don't want to know, probably don't say anything, hopefully. I mean, it's up to you. If I say don't do this, internet says I'm gonna do it anyway. So, you know what, just do whatever you feel is right. And if you feel bad about it later, that's a lesson that you learned. Yeah, so hopefully, personally for me, I hope it's a new person. So that I could get another character to put on my shelf.
Yeah, I knew it.
On my Kamen Rider 3 3/4-inch shelf filled with Build Soto. I have so many.
I mean, like, we just got a new power-up for the protagonist, so I mean, it's not like he would need a new driver, I think. And
no, yeah.
And even our secondary rider is still really fresh, so...
Yeah, but do you see how quickly they're moving through forms? I feel like it's every single episode we get something new,
or at least a new combination.
The only thing that really, like, the only really new thing that happened this episode was Batman getting the wings.
Yeah.
And I didn't really care for that. Those are fine. I do want them. I do, like, if you release a P-Bandai set for my Soto figures with those Batwings, I'll buy it.
They'll be, like, 3 times
I'll
smaller.
give you my money. Yeah. God, I hope not. But, this episode was good. I enjoyed myself. It was emotional and more emotional than I was expecting. It was nice to see them sort of in a new location, just trying to make the way, because like it does sort of feel like the whole world, not the whole world, but like the government is really cracking down on them, and they're on their last leg.
You know, strangely enough, as fast as the plot has been going, we still don't have any clue as to why there are still these 3 major like walls splitting the country. You know, we haven't gotten into that at all. So
Martians. It's gotta be Martians. If a Martian doesn't show up, this is my grand prediction. It's Martian. It's aliens.
Aliens. You know, with the
yeah. The
meme alien. Exactly.
Guys, let's go onto the History Channel and learn about some ancient aliens.
Indeed. I think that's it.
But yeah. I believe that's probably it for us. Tell us what you thought about this episode in the comments down below. Did you like it better than the last episode? If you did, I would really like to hear from you, because that's a very unique opinion, and I would like to know more. What did you appreciate about this episode? Because there was a lot to love. And also, if you like this video... Wait, what am I doing? Subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. Just reached 60, which is weird. This is happening pretty quick. I don't know what's happening. But thank you to all the new supporters. Hi. Welcome. Sound off down below. If you just got here, come check us out. We got new stuff coming out every week. Unless I'm sick like I am this week, and it's going to be pretty rough. But I would really love it if you guys would bear with us and forgive us for any sort of lateness or issues. But yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for all the support. Keep it juicy.
See you next time.